Welcome back to the channel, guys. You know what it is. It is Madden 20, New York Giants franchise. We are here in week number 9, about to take on the Dallas Cowboys. And as you saw at the end of last video, the Cowboys are running away with the NFC East. They are 7-0, and we are tied with the Redskins in the basement at 3-5. We knew it was going to be a struggle of a season. Well, we'll get through it. Like I said, week number 9 here. A few things we did do. I signed Lil Jordan Humphrey out of free agency to our practice squad. So now, is he going to play much of a factor? No, but he is 6'4", which is a big body for a wide receiver. See if he can help us down the line. One person that will be on the field immediately that I also signed out of free agency will be Joshua Perkins. Free agent tight end, he's going to slide in and be our number 3 tight end. Normal dev, nothing crazy there. He is very close to an XP point, so that is good. Nothing overly exciting, just few minor additions early or midway through the season to see if we can get over the hump here. We do have a few objectives in this game. First one being with DeMarcus Lawrence. So if we're able to hold Lawrence and the rest of the Cowboys defense to under 2 sacks in this ball game, our defense will get an upgrade. And on top of that, if we're able to hold the Dallas offense to under 1, so 0 rushing touchdowns, our offense will also get an upgrade. Obviously not the easiest task. Between Dak and Ezekiel Elliott, it's definitely going to be a struggle, but we're going to do our best here. But I'm going to hop right into this game. It is a night ball game. The 7-0 Cowboys taking on the 3-5 Giants, this time at MetLife Stadium. I'll see you guys at kickoff. We are here at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey to take on our division rival, Dallas Cowboys. We will be kicking off the ball to start this ball game. Hopefully our defense can set the tone here. Kickoff will go into the back of the end zone. They will knee it down, and our defense takes over. As I said, hopefully the defense can set the tone here. Of course, we have the objective to keep Zeke out of this ball game best we can. That's a great start, as that'll be bobbled and dropped. As I was saying, it's going to be key to slow down Zeke in this ball game, not only to win, but also to get that objective. No rushing touchdowns for the Dallas offense. But he is wide open. Amari Cooper across the middle. No one within 15 yards. Once again, just an improbable catch. Interesting animation, but not much gain. Zeke on the rush. After the 5-yard carry by Ezekiel Elliott, it is 3rd and 1 for Dallas. They will fake the handoff, but we are not fooled. Jabril Peppers on the blitz. Gets the sack on Dak Prescott, and we force them to punt on their opening drive. Want to set the tone here on offense early in this ball game. Let's see if we can get this ball moving in the right direction. Eli has time, and he'll sling that out to Evan Ingram. Big gain on the play. You see, all I need is a little time. I just need a little time. That's all I need. All I need. Saquon Barkley, not able to come down with it. Was hoping he channeled it a little bit more upfield rather than across. 2nd and 10 now for the Giants. We get the ball to Saquon, who has a clear lane up the middle for about 9. 3rd and 2 now for this Giants offense. We need to come up big here. We're going to do the play action to Saquon Barkley. Dallas is not fooled, but we still... About to say we were able to get it to Evan Ingram. Momentarily looked like he had the ball. Did not. We will be forced to kick a field goal on our opening possession. This will be a 47-yard field goal from Algic Rosas here. Better to get some points on the drive than none. Kick is up, and kick is good. We will go up 3-0. Dallas will take over on offense here, trying to keep the momentum here on defense. They will pitch out to Zeke Elliott, who's going to get a ton of rushing room. After the big rush by Zeke, Dallas with another first down here. They run the play action. They get plenty of time, but we're able to break that up. See, now, if I don't use their DeAndre Baker, that's an easy completion. And that's what's crazy about Madden, is they'll slack off on man coverage like it's no one's business. Empty backfield set now for Dallas. We knocked that one away as well. Defense coming up with 2 big pass breakups here on defense. It is 3rd and 10. Let's try to stop Dallas here. How do you allow that through? I literally stand there, But I'm not going to complain. It is 4th down. They have to punt, but I just don't understand it. Dallas now in punt formation. Directional kick. Woo, goes out at the 5-yard line. We have a long field ahead of us. After the beautiful punt, we do have a lot of field to pick up here early in this ball game. We're going to run a play action, which does work. Opens up some room here. Rhett Ellison. See if we can get some rushing room here with Saquon Barkley. Jukes one man, runs over the other. Saquon Barkley, a highlight for sure. Every time he grabs the ball. I think the key in this ball game is going to be running away when we can from Dexter Lawrence and that man, Leighton Vander Esch, who meets us in the hole. We're able to break free of his tackle, but the cavalry comes in. 2nd and 10 now for the Giants. DeMarcus Lawrence in there very quickly. Even had Penny in there to block. He cannot pick him up. 3rd and 18. If this were real Giants football in real life, I would just dump this off to Saquon Barkley for a 2-yard gain and then punt the ball away. We're going to attempt to see if we could throw this ball beyond the line here. And we do. Not quite enough, and he cannot even hold on to the football. Initially thought he caught it. We do have to punt away to Dallas. Hopefully we can pin them back deep in their own territory. That punt is good one, and that will go out at the 7-yard line. Dallas has a lot of field to pick up, and they will take over on offense. Dallas back on offense here. Trying to keep the momentum going on defense, and we stop Zeke Elliott for no gain. 2nd and 10 now for Dallas. They give the ball to Zeke again, and we're rushing with beautiful play. I thought that was Jabril Peppers. That's actually Derek Kindred, our free agent signing. Forgot who we assigned number 24. I knew it was an Eli Apple. Thank the Lord. And he comes up to make a big stop on Zeke. 3rd and 13 now for our defense. Dallas deep in their own territory. We need a big stop here. We do not want to allow them anything, and we do not. They will punt from the 9-yard line. That'll be a sideline punt here. Corey Ballantyne on the return. Doesn't get much. Giants back on offense. Saquon Barkley gets around one man. Tries to run over the second. Can't do so, but still a big gain from Barkley. Wide open receiver. Eli Manning not on target. Been getting a lot of questions on when Eli Manning is going to be finished in my franchise. As you saw last game, coming off a very poor performance against the Detroit Lions where he threw 4 interceptions. Needless to say, Eli is definitely on a short leash here. He needs to come up big in this game against Dallas. That looks incomplete. As I was saying, Eli needs to come up big here against Dallas to try and keep his starting spot because performances like last week are just not going to cut it. Daniel Jones is waiting. We get this out to Sterling Shepard for the first down. That was already the first quarter. We jump into the second quarter here, up by 3 over Dallas, trying to move this ball downfield, see if we can continue the success that we had on our first drive that resulted in a field goal, but hopefully we get some more significant points this time around. We have Saquon. They put Vander Esch and DeMarcus Lawrence on one side of the ball. That leaves Saquon Barkley with plenty of room to run, which he does, and that'll be another Giants first down. If you direct your attention to the right side of your screen, what better time to debut our 6'4", newly acquired wide receiver Devin Stills than on a 1st and goal from the 8. That's a high arcing pass, and he was wide open. Oh. We had it. We had it. Oh, that would have been perfect. Going to attempt one last time here. Oh, he was wide open. Drew it up beautifully. This time up over the top, and he can't come down with it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to work out at this point in time. Perhaps that overall isn't quite where we'd like it to be yet, to come down with passes like that. Maybe one day going forward, that will be in our repertoire. But as of right now, it is 3rd and goal here. And we will jing that out right to Golden Tate, who hangs on for the Giants touchdown. No harm, no foul. We still get the score. We are now up 10-0 over the undefeated Dallas Cowboys here at home at MetLife Stadium. Let's try to keep this momentum going, man. On defense, we're looking very good, stopping them, especially on the run. We are back on defense now, up in this ball game, 10-0 over the Dallas Cowboys. Let's try to keep this momentum going, man. We've been able to stop them thus far in this ball game. They will do the play action to Zeke. They do not have time. Dalvin Tomlinson in for the sack on Dak Prescott. It'll be 2nd and 18 after that big loss on first down. And they'll get it to the sure thing, Jason Witten, but no gain there on the play. Witten will actually pick up 3 yards, but it's still 3rd and 15. Trying to hold this team here. And that'll be out to Zeke, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be a loss of yardage. That'll be 4th down. We will receive a punt once again from Dallas, who is not looking overly impressive to this point. I am not going to jinx myself, but we're looking to put this game away, essentially. That's going to be a long one. Probably would have been smarter to try and get a return on that because we are deep in our own end zone here. Trying to get it out. Not able to do so. That is knocked away. Trying to give Eli Manning some room to work with here. It is 2nd and 10 from our own 3. Saquon Barkley gets a good gain. Gives us some more space to work with. 3rd and 5 now. Still inside of our own 10. We need to move this ball. We have Saquon Barkley, who hangs on to the football and stays on his feet. 1st down, New York Giants. Saquon Barkley is in the zone. We're going to try to utilize that as best as we can. He evades 2 defenders, but not able to get anything going. Barkley on the recover. Another huge 3rd down here for our offense. 3rd and 5 once again. And we sling it out to Saquon Barkley with running room. He's getting away from defenders. What a play by Saquon Barkley. Am I overexposing Barkley? Most likely. But he's all that's working right now against this defense. We're going to keep going to him as long as it's working. Finds time. Giants look to have some things going here on offense. Hopefully we can exploit this even further. DeMarcus Lawrence with the sack once again. 3rd and 15, and we're not going to have a lot of time here. Lawrence is in the zone. We're just going to try to get into field goal range and pick up the 1st down if it's available. We have no time, floated over the middle, and that'll be the 2-minute warning. We will punt coming out of the 2-minute warning here. Dallas will have the football back with 1:57 to go before half. Trying to pin them deep once again is Riley Dixon. That'll bounce into the end zone. Probably should have put some backspin on it. Dallas will take over once again on offense at their own 20. That ball's floated. Antoine Bethea. Perfect timing. User pick. Easy. We are now back on offense after the interception. Bailed out there by our defense. See if we can get anything going here. Same old Saquon Barkley. He's all we have. 2nd and 8 after the short gain by Barkley. We put a man in motion. We're able to sling that out just before Lawrence gets in for the sack. That'll be a 1st down to Evan Ingram. Saquon Barkley jukes the defender, gets the 1st down. We're trying to use as much of this clock as we can. We don't want Dallas to have any time whatsoever. We will take a timeout. Big opportunity for us here to put up a score and put this out of reach going into half. Not a lot of time, and that's nearly intercepted by Van Der Esch. 11 seconds remaining. We do have a timeout left, so we can stop the clock if this doesn't get into the end zone. I'm just trying to get us a little bit closer here. Not a lot of time, but we get that out to Golden Tate, who hangs on to the football. 3 seconds left. We get the timeout. Big decision coming. Mama didn't raise no bitch. If it don't work, you try again. Stills back in the ball game. We're going to go for it. Why not? See if it works the second time around. Up top, makes the catch for the touchdown. The fade route works. We try it once again. Sills with his first career touchdown. We will go up big on Dallas. And we receive the ball here at the start of the second half. Up big on Dallas, up 17-0. Our defense has been lights out thus far in this ball game. We look to put even more points on the board on offense to start off the second half. As you saw in the last play before half, David Sills, first career NFL touchdown on the fade route, and I believe that's what he's going to do for the Giants. Oh, that is just tossed up. That's going to be out of the reach of everybody. And that's how I think the Giants can actually use him in real life. Whoa, that was close. Big body receiver, 6'4", very talented. Put him in situational games like that where he can just go up over the top of somebody, kind of like how they used Alonzo Russell in preseason. But unfortunately, we do have to punt here to start off our first drive here in the second half. Still up 17-0. Our defenses look good, as I said, but we cannot let up off the brakes for a second. Trying to pin them deep here in their own territory. Big hit that time. Holds onto the football, but we held them right at the 20-yard line. Taking over on defense after the punt. Hopefully we can keep up the momentum that we've had on defense all game. Stopping Zeke, that was probably one of his bigger runs. After the 6-yard gain, they go Zeke once again. Not able to get the first down. Anticipating the rush here on 3rd and short. We're sending heat. And they get into the backfield. B.J. Goodson, tackle for loss on Zeke. That'll be another punt. We are playing absolutely lights out, and Dallas was 7-0. Maybe if B.J. Goodson played like that in real life, he would still be a New York Giant. I'm keeping him around for this season, whereas the Giants did trade him away. On the return, all right, I let that one go. I was afraid they had backspin on it and we would have been pinned deep, but we will start off at the 20. Saquon Barkley up the middle for not much of a gain there, only 2 yards. Late in the ball game, we're going to start feeding him, protect this lead, get us home. Breaks the tackle, tried to cut it back the other way, couldn't do so. See if we can salvage some time on this drive. Eli steps up in the pocket. Chad Wheeler cannot hold on to his tackle, or to his block, I'm sorry. We will have to punt it away. Going to attempt to pin them deep here. Not a very good punt by Riley Dixon. Dallas will take over right at midfield here after not the best punt from Riley Dixon. See if we can keep the momentum up. We have looked impressive thus far, and we continue to. Alec Ogletree knocks that one away. We have held this entire offense in check. They have not been on the field very often, and that's resulted in us taking a pretty substantial lead to this point. Ryan Connolly this time stops Zeke Elliott. This was a 7-0 team. They take the short route to Zeke, but they still will not get the first down. We're able to hold them. I took the route going over the middle. Zeke stood there. Got some yardage, but it is still 4th and 1. Does look like they are going to go for it in this situation. Oh, actually, they're going to attempt a field goal here. Trying to get some points on the board is Dallas. That'll be up, and that will be just good. Just makes it through the uprights. It'll now be 17-3. We are still winning in this ball game. We are back on offense here in the third quarter after Dallas secured a field goal on that last drive. Saquon Barkley, that was meant to go up the middle, had no room, busted outside for a substantial gain. As long as Barkley's in the zone, I'm going to continue to feed him in this situation. Another first down for New York. We're going to tick this clock away from Dallas, picking up 5 yards at a clip. That's the way we like to play. Obviously joking. Let's see if their running has paid off. Let's see if they're waiting for it. I'm going to try and take a shot downfield here. We have 1-1 for Sterling Shepard. It'll be heaved up. And that will not be caught. That was Russell Shepard out there. Did not pay off for our offense. It was single coverage downfield. Eli overthrows it. The safety came in to help with the run. So we did have a shot, but not able to get it done. But we still get the first down. Evan Ingram this time. Wayne Gallman in the ballgame. Most likely the last play here of the third quarter. And we're just going to continue to run this football. Dallas is not able to stop us to this point in the ballgame. And that was the third quarter. We are now in the fourth here. Looking to continue pushing the ball downfield. It is now second down. They stop Saquon, but not after he picks up a couple yards here. It will be 3rd and inches. Saquon Barkley, another big gain up the middle, another first down. Dallas has no answer. Eli Manning on the play action. Throw to Evan Ingram, who drags his toes. That'll be another first down, and we are moving this ball with ease at this point. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Saquon Barkley tried to get the ball outside, picks up a few extra yards. We will run right at Van Der Esch. Not able to get into the end zone as we would have hoped. It is now 3rd and goal. Trying to get Saquon Barkley that much-deserved touchdown. It is 3rd and goal from the 4. We're going to try to run outside. He gets around the end, and Saquon Barkley into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. We are putting this game away here in the fourth quarter. Undefeated Dallas Cowboys, 7-0. Didn't have a chance, did we? We are out here dominating this football game on both sides of the game. We are back here on defense. Dallas will take over. Starts off with a pass up the middle. Over the middle, I should say. Dak Prescott, only 46 yards passing in this game. Zeke Elliott, not much more impressive. Our defense has dominated to this point. We're up by 3 scores. They have a long way to go to get back into this ball game. They will just sling that out to Zeke, who gets a first down. I believe as long as we limit them on offense and do not allow them to score quickly, this game is pretty much in the bag at this point. They run the screen pass. As I said, do not want to allow them to score quickly as they give up a big gain to Zeke Elliott here. On 1st and 10, Jason Witten on the reception. Ryan Connolly for the stop. 2nd and 7 now. Our defense starting to break a little bit. Starting to bend, I should say, not break. That's thrown right into the ground. Not able to successfully set up the screen pass. Zeke is out of the ball game at this point. Dak Prescott on a 3rd and 7. We'll complete it to Jason Witten. We just need to play smart football here, and this win should be in the bag. Man is set in motion for Dallas. Could be a run off to the left. And it is. And that'll be a rushing touchdown. We go all game dominating the run game. And now we will lose that goal of stopping Dallas from getting a rushing touchdown in the ball game. So it doesn't look like we're going to get any development for our defense, which is a shame because we have dominated. After unsuccessfully trying for the onside kick, we will take over on offense right at the 50. We're going to run this ball. Game should be pretty well under wraps at this point for this ball team. We're going to run down this clock, but it is Dallas, so maybe we should run up the score. You know, the last thing I want to do is throw any interceptions in this game, and it looks like we do have to throw regardless now. It is going to be 3rd and long. We are just going to try here for the first down. We probably should just go for a sure completion. He was wide open. Probably would have been both the first down and more. But unfortunately, Eli Manning not accurate that pass. We take over on defense after allowing a score on our last stint. Trying to hold Dallas here. We've looked impressive this whole game. Do not want to let it slip away this late in the ball game. This will be the 2-minute warning. We're up 24-10. They have to score twice in under 2 minutes, but they do have all 3 timeouts. Still cannot let anything up on defense. We want to keep this a blowout. Hopefully even get the ball back and score. Like I said, it is Dallas. And we get the interception. Julian Love with the interception. That'll pretty much wrap up the game. Back on offense after the interception. As I said, that's pretty much going to wrap up the game. But let's see if we can get them sleeping here. This is Dallas. This is a division rival. They're an undefeated team. Let's make a statement. And there's the statement that I can't be trusted. Eli Manning throws the interception. We immediately go back on defense. That was ugly. Nope. What are you going to do? And we get another error. DeAndre Baker this time will take it to the house for the score. We're just throwing the ball all over the field here between Dak and Eli. Little tip drill for the Giants as we take a big lead. This game's over. Back on defense now after the pick six. Giants sending a message to the league that we are not a team to mess with. Are we 3-5? Yeah. Are we at times very ugly to watch? Yeah. But we came up big here in this ball game. We're going to make Dallas no longer undefeated. They started 7-0 in this ball game. We were 3-5. Dak Prescott threw up 3 interceptions here. Very impressive performance by Saquon Barkley. Even Eli Manning looked impressive at times. The interception thrown was kind of on me. I should have just ran the clock out. That'll be out of bounds. 3rd and 10 now for the Cowboys with 1 minute left in this ball game. Looks like we're going to be up. We are up 21. It looks like we're going to win this ball game. Why not? Why not? If you're new to the channel, that's a normal thing. I get hurdled constantly. Used to make a big deal out of it. Then I realized how trash I was, and it happens far too often to keep putting that edit in. So we're just rolling with it. Dallas running the hurry up here. 24 seconds left in the ball game. Even if they score, doesn't make a difference on the outcome of this ball game. Dallas will take a timeout. In the red zone with 18 seconds to go. Pretty much just waiting for Dallas to run this clock out. We are up 3 scores. They're going to score. I know that, obviously. Yeah, see, right in the back of the end zone, because that's what happens when we win ball games. Team score at the last moment. Doesn't make a difference in the outcome of this ball game. 13 seconds left. We are now up by 14 rather than the 21 we would have won by. Still a very impressive performance by our defense here. Unsuccessful once again are the Dallas Cowboys in trying to secure an onside kick. I just decided, why not? I'm going to see if we can get something at the very end of the game. That's, again, just wildly overthrown and intercepted. Just racking up those interception numbers for Eli Manning. You know, the usual stuff. Messing around here at the end of the game. I apologize if you're trying to get this video wrapped up. But for what it's worth, just padding some stats here. See if we can come up with another interception. We cannot, but that is the ball game. We have defeated the undefeated Dallas Cowboys. They are now 7-1. We improved to 4-5, if that as slight of an improvement as that was. A very impressive game. Again, at the end of the ball game, should have just ran out the clock. Those interceptions Eli threw are on me, but not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Saquon Barkley, of course, as always, very impressive here. Quick look at the box score. Eli didn't eclipse 200 yards, and that passer rating goes way down because of me with those 2 interceptions. But Dak threw 3. We had 2 total touchdowns passing by Eli Manning. In the rush game, Saquon Barkley, another dominant performance. 21 attempts, 115 yards, and the score. Receiving the football, Evan Ingram, big game. Saquon Barkley as well. Golden Tate doing his thing. David Sills gets into the ball game on the fade route, the big 6'4" receiver with his first career touchdown. Sterling Shepard, not much of a factor. But on defense, Ryan Connolly all over the field as he always is. We did get 2 sacks on Dak Prescott, 1 with Jabril, 1 with Dalvin, and 3 total interceptions. But Baker and Love all coming up with a pick. Of course, Baker being the one to return it all the way for the score. Very impressive game by our team here. I'm just going to take a look and see if maybe we got any of those developments. Maybe I read them incorrectly, so I'll just take a quick look at that before wrapping this up. Did get some XP for the coach, which is always good. Pat Shurmur definitely needs it. A few players here to upgrade. Just going to let the computer take care of that. 3 players have been upgraded. Let's take a look at the important things we're looking at here. Awesome win. The boys' defense can be an absolute nightmare with Lawrence coming off the edge, but hey, we got the victory. Looks like they gave it to us. 300 XP for the entire offensive line. That is a win in my book. Anything is better than nothing. And then I know, all things considered, I'm pretty happy with our front 7. Very few teams can say they held Zeke under 4 yards per carry, but at the end of the day, we did our job and got the win. 300 for the defensive line as well. Always important to get XP bonuses. Very impressive win by the team. As I said, we are now 4-5. Dallas is now not undefeated at 7-1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Stay tuned to the channel for all my news and updates, and make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified when I post. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Big win for the team.